guys, so today's video is going to be a long overdue products I've used up in 2023. I have so many products here. I have some exciting ones. I have a few makeup products that I've been working on for a while, and I finally used some of them up. So it's not like I'm doing a project pan. These are just products that I've accumulated that need to be thrown out, that I just need to film this video. I'm not pressuring myself anymore to use up products. I'm just using up products organically this year, so let's just jump right into it. I'm going to grab my garbage pail, though, because we have so much stuff, but I just want to throw it out when I'm finished talking about it. So, first off, let's just get the regular products that I use up out of the way. I used up one micellar cleansing water, and then I used a smaller mini size up. You guys know that this is my favorite micellar water, so I've used up 2 of them. Going in the trash. Then I used up 2 more packs of the Simple hydrating cleansing wipes. I love these. Even though I don't use them on my face, I do use these to wipe my lips if I wear like a liquid lipstick or just a regular lipstick. This is just like the best, easiest, unscented makeup wipe that I really love. And I also use it to wipe off makeup swatches like eyeshadow and stuff. And the reason why I use this is because, again, it's completely unscented, so like no scent lingers on your hands. You don't really have to wash your hands afterwards. But I haven't been able to find either of those products at Marshall's anymore because they don't really carry Simple in most places anymore except for CVS, and they're like astronomically expensive at CVS. So I actually tried to go there earlier today. I was supposed to see my boyfriend today, but it ended up being too hot, so I ended up not going. And if my eyeshadows blended a little bit weird, I got a little bit upset before I filmed this video. I tried to fix it a little bit, but I really just literally don't care right now, so whatever. We can't all have great makeup days. So, and then I also used up another one of my Sephora brush cleaners. This is my favorite. I love this one so much more than the Ulta brush cleaner. The Ulta brush cleaner smells like literally an old lady's soap. And I'm not saying that to be like mean or anything, but like the fragrance of it literally smells like an old lady that's been sitting in her perfume for like 20 years. Like, I don't know why it smells so bad. The Sephora one is very lightly scented and it smells really good, but it's not like too scented where like it'll irritate your face or anything like that after you clean your brushes and everything. So I love this one. I hate the Ulta one. So that one I just used up as well. Then I also used up another Kiehl's shampoo and conditioner. I used up the amino acid shampoo and conditioner. This is my absolute favorite shampoo and conditioner. I constantly repurchase this. I think I'm almost done with the ones that I have right now as well, so I'm gonna have to repurchase them probably by the end of this month, if not sooner. So, and of course Kiehl's just had a killer 4th of July sale where it was 30% off their whole website, and I was like, that would have been a great deal, but I had like up to here at the time, and now it's like towards the bottom, so I'm gonna have to get more soon. But yeah, I used up another 2 of these. I used up another Simple micellar water. This is the smaller size. Then I used up another one of the Innisfree hydrating toner with green tea seed. I almost said green tea salad. No, Caitlin. Green tea seed. So yeah, I used up this guy. This is my favorite toner. I think I've repurchased this twice already. But I actually stopped using it for a little while now. The one that I have in my bathroom, I haven't used in a little while because I still don't know what my skin can tolerate after my allergic reaction. So I just have been staying away from using most scented products. But honestly, I think the reason why my face broke out and caused a face rash and everything was because I was using the expired Vaseline. I really don't think it was any of the skincare that I was using. I think it's because I was trying to combat it by using the Vaseline every night, and that would soothe it temporarily, but then since it was expired, it just kept on spreading and irritating and drying out my skin, and it was literally like burning at one point. So yeah, used up another one of these. Then I also used up another one of the Fourth Ray Beauty BFD cleansing oils. I have one in my bathroom that's the Burt's Bees cleansing oil, and that one is almost finished, but I actually haven't repurchased this in a little while because I actually stopped using my cleansing oil for a little while. I should have repurchased this when I made my recent ColourPop order last week, but of course I forgot. So maybe I'll repurchase it soon, but I'm not really using cleansing oil too often anyway. I only really used it a couple of days ago because I wore like a fuller face of makeup, but when I wear like an everyday face like this, I'll just use the cleanser that I have and it works perfectly fine. So, but yeah, I think I used this up a while back, but I think I preferred this one over the Burt's Bees just because I like that it's not as scented as the Burt's Bees one. I like the Burt's Bees one, but I think that this one is better, and I've used up those quite a ton. Okay, this one is not technically really used up, but I just couldn't stand trying to get it out of the tube anymore, and honestly, I wasn't really too much of a fan of this. I used up most of it, but I'm not going to repurchase it. My cleanser now is the Vino Foaming Cleanser. I absolutely love it. So this is the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm. I figured I would try out one of their cleansing balms because I've never tried any of their cleansers. And honestly, I wasn't really a fan. It kind of had like more of like a balmy consistency, but I never felt like it really cleansed my face enough. And also the packaging was just so hard to get out the product. Like eventually it like gathered on the inside that I just gave up. Even when I tried to take like the top off and squeeze it out without the top, it still will get stuck anyway. So I used up most of it. There is some products sitting here, but honestly, I just don't really like it, that I don't even want to try and get the rest out of the tube because I can't. So, and since this cleanser was only like 11 or 12 bucks, it's not, if it was like a high-end cleanser, I would try and use it up, but since it's not that expensive and I used up the majority of it, it's just not worth trying to get the rest out of the bottle. And honestly, it's like really hard to get it out of the bottle. Okay, couple more Inky List products. The next one is the Inky List 15% vitamin C and EGF serum. I did really like this. I've repurchased this, and I think this is like my second one. And I do enjoy this product, but I actually, again, like I said, stopped using, sorry, my nose is like a little bit nasally still. I stopped using my vitamin C serum for a while because, again, I don't know what my skin can take. I've only incorporated my moisturizer back in after I've used my Aquaphor. Then I'll put the moisturizer on top, and that's the only other thing that I've added. I haven't added any other skincare whatsoever, and I've also started using my Fourth Ray Do It spray again, and this is perfectly fine. And I also started using the Burt's Bees cleansing oil again, and that's fine too. But I'm not going to repurchase this though. I do prefer the vitamin C serums from Ole Henriksen, even though they're a bit more expensive. I just prefer Ole Henriksen's products overall. I like most of the Inky List products, but to be honest, like I really haven't repurchased any in a while because they do have a lot of chemicals in them, and I just don't know if I really need to be using all of the skincare that I have been using because it did cause a face reaction, and I feel like my skin is looking really good right now using less products and just using a foaming cleanser and a moisturizer and the Aquaphor. Like the Aquaphor has been a miracle worker for my skin, so And it just adds all the hydration that I need with my moisturizer together with it, that I haven't really used a vitamin C serum in a while, but hopefully I'll again be able to talk to the dermatologist. But yeah, I used up another one of these. And then I also used up another one of the Inky-less Retinol eye creams. I do really, really like this eye cream. But I actually think I prefer the CeraVe one more. I actually didn't even know that CeraVe had an eye cream. And then I purchased it like 2 months ago, and I actually like it even more than this one. Even though that this one is actually a little bit less expensive than the CeraVe one. The CeraVe one's like $15. This one's like $11.99 or $12.99, which is usually the price of Inky-less products. Like basically everything is like $11 to $15. It's very affordable, and I would recommend their products. Like if you want to try them, they're great for the price. I actually prefer the CeraVe one, so I might start purchasing that one rather than this one. But again, I haven't used that one in a little while, but I think I'm going to start incorporating my eye cream back into my routine as well, because I don't think that's going to irritate my skin, because I never got irritated under this area. So I think we're okay with using an eye cream. So yeah, used up another one of those. I have a couple more skincare products. I have another one of the Ole Henriksen Truth Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. I absolutely love this moisturizer. Sorry, it's just a little bit sticky for some reason. Sometimes like liquids, you know, leak in the bag and then they get like on the top of things. But yeah, I think I got this in the Christmas set. So I guess I've had this for a while. I remember getting this like back during Thanksgiving in like a set with this, the Banana Bright Vitamin C serum, and I think the Vitamin C eye cream. And I used up both of those, but I'm still using the Vitamin C serum from that kit. But I have used this up probably 3 or 4 times before. I love this moisturizer. It's really brightening on the skin, and it's just a great moisturizer overall. And then I also used up the cleanser again that came in that kit. That's why I bought the kit mostly, is because I wanted to get my cleanser again. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this cleanser anymore, because I feel like they kind of changed the formula a little bit. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. This used to be my tried and true favorite cleanser, but after I used up this one, I wasn't really in love with it. It kind of smelled like stale oranges. Like, it didn't really have like the consistency I really loved from it anymore. It felt a little bit more soapy and not as like gentle and gel-like that it used to be. Like very, very smoothing. So I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this one, but I think the rest of Ole Henriksen's products are great. If you've been eyeing them, I would highly suggest you get them if you were thinking about purchasing Ole Henriksen. But I think that they changed the formula on this, so I was just a little bit upset about that. So, and then of course I used up another one of my CeraVe AM facial moisturizing lotions. This is my all-time favorite daily moisturizer. This is literally the best. Like, this is the only thing that I was incorporating back into my routine after again, then I saw my doctor and she said just to use the foaming cleanser and the Aquaphor. Then I started using this again with the Aquaphor, and that's all I needed. And this, I was using this at night as well, because I knew that this was like the most gentle, sensitive skin moisturizer that I had. And it was perfect. It's like the best SPF moisturizer because it doesn't like linger that like sun lotiony kind of scent or feeling that sun lotion has. It absorbs right into the skin. It doesn't linger on your skin, but it brightens your face so much. I don't care if there's flashback, nothing. I don't care. This is the best moisturizer. I recommend this moisturizer to everyone. I'm like, if you have sensitive skin, get this moisturizer. So it's fantastic. Okay, any more skincare, because okay, so let's get into the makeup. We have a lot of makeup in here actually to talk about. I have some pretty exciting products that I used up, so I'm not sure if I used up this one too. because I ended up decluttering some concealers as well. Oh yeah, I used up this too. Hold on. There's one product in here that's very exciting, but I don't know where it is. All right, well, I guess we'll find that later. Okay. So I also used up another one of my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. This is my all-time favorite spray. It's just super hydrating, sets my makeup amazingly. It's just the most hydrating spray, and I've repurchased this like 3 times already. I have one sitting next to me, and it's actually pretty low, so I'm probably gonna end up using this up very soon. It's just the best for the summertime because it's, again, like a bath and a hydration for your face anytime like you're sweating or anything like that. It just feels amazing on the skin. So yeah, I absolutely love that. And I also used up an eyeshadow primer. So this is the ColourPop Party Proof Eye Primer. I finally used this guy up. I just really love this eyeshadow primer. I know some people either love this primer or they hate this primer, but I feel like that this is a straight up dupe for the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And after I purchased this, I just never used that primer again, even though I had it sitting in my drawer. And then it ended up going bad, even though I did use it when I first got it. But then after I got this, I just used this up. And I just forgot about the Urban Decay one. And then the Urban Decay one started smelling bad. So I ended up decluttering it as well. This is great for the price. I have another one sitting in my drawer. I use it every single day, or mostly every single day. If I'm not using this and I need something to last longer, then I'll just use the Anastasia one. But this one is a great one, so I really love that one. Okay, there's so much shit sitting in here. It's like bad. Okay, next up is another primer. I've used this primer up before. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is a great drugstore primer, and honestly, this is one of the most affordable products that Maybelline has. I'm not sure if they have it in Ulta, but I believe they carry it in Walgreens or CVS. I think mostly Walgreens now. I haven't checked out Maybelline in either of those stores in a while because the drugstore is so expensive. I'd rather get ColourPop than get drugstore products because the drugstore has gotten so expensive. But this is like a $6 or $7 primer. And it's so gentle, and it really does feel like baby skin. It's very oily in consistency, but it's like a gel kind of oil, and it just feels so soft and smooth on the skin. So this is a great primer. I might repurchase it at some point, but that's a really good primer. And I also have another one of my Color Drop. Hold on one second. Okay, so I used up another one of my ColourPop Dewdrop lip oils, and I use this every single day to coat my lips when I'm doing my makeup, and it just really hydrates my lips, and it's just the best. So I have repurchased this like 3 times at this point, and it is a great product. So just used up another one of those. Then I do have some concealers. I think this one is completely used up. For the most part, it's pretty dried out. So I did use up the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. Finally used this guy up. I've had this for so long. I mean, it does actually coat my hand. But when I try to use it, it's very dry. And it's just not really, like, performing the way that it should anymore. And I used up the majority of it. That is just time to go. But, like, honestly, like, if you look to the bottom, it's pretty much empty. So, that's exciting that I used this one up in the shade Fair 07C. This is a great concealer. I just wish that ColourPop would come out with a new concealer / complexion product. Like, they haven't launched a concealer in so long since this one. I think this was like 2020. I'm pretty sure it was 2020 because I think I purchased it right before lockdown. And it's a great concealer, so I wish that they would launch more concealers, but whatever. At least they're like relaunching a lot of stuff in their line. So And this one, I think this one got completely dried out as well. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I've had this for a long time. And I think I had the same issue with this as I did with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh, is that every time I would use it, I actually think I ran out of it as I was putting it on my face. And I had to combine it with another concealer. But also, like, it's pretty much all the way used up as well. I've used this up like 5 times before. This is like one of my favorite drugstore concealers, and this one is in the shade 01 Cool Ivory. I would take this everywhere with me just in case if like one of my lip products started bleeding like on the sides. I would take this and just like tap it out and it would go away. But also this is just a great trusty drugstore concealer. It's one of the best. And then speaking of Maybelline concealers, I just love these 2 concealers. This is my all-time favorite drugstore concealer, and this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser, if I could speak English. This one's in the shade 095 Cool Ivory. I just used this one up recently. As you guys can see, this one is pretty much all the way empty. I do have a new one sitting next to me, but it's been so hard to open that I just haven't used it yet. I'm just using other concealers that I need to work on using up anyway, but this is a great concealer. I've constantly repurchased it. They actually just repackaged it, so this is the new one. And this is the older one, so you guys can see, but it's a great concealer. I absolutely love it. And then I have quite a few mascaras. I have a lot of mascaras in here. Hold on. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I just cleaned out all the products that I actually did use up. Some of these other ones I'm literally just throwing out because I'm decluttering them because they're all just expired and old. But I found another Ole Henriksen Truth Juice Jelly Cleanser, so I used up another one of those. And then these are all the mascaras that I am getting rid of. I also found another Sephora brush cleaner, another empty one. So I have, actually this is not a mascara. I have the L'Oreal Voluminous Base Primer. I've used this for a long time, but I recently discovered the Essence Lash Primer, and that one is like $4, while this one is like $8 or $9. So now I'm just going to be purchasing the Essence one, so you're going to see me use that one up a lot more than this one now. Also, I find that these are a little bit harder to find now since this is an older product from L'Oreal, but also, again, I don't need to be spending $8 or $9 on a mascara primer when I can get it for $4. So use that one up. Then I also used up another one of my Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Mascaras. I tell everybody about this mascara because it's literally a straight up dupe for the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. It's almost the same exact thing. And it's only, I believe it's $8.99 as opposed to like $20-something that the Maybelline one is. And I use this every single day for my bottom lashes. I'm wearing it today. I have another one in rotation. I use this up all the time. Then I also used up another one of the Wet n Wild Mega Length mascaras. I just found that this started getting really, really dry, and I used to be such a big fan of this, but also, like, I think I got it, like, a few months ago, and now every time I've used it, it's just so dry on my lashes, and I'm like, it's a $5 mascara. I got my use out of it. It's just not that good. I much prefer the ColourPop lengthening one. That is the best one if I want to just throw on mascara on my top and bottom lashes. This one is just way too dry. I used to love it a lot more until I tried the ColourPop one, and now I much prefer the ColourPop one. I don't know how many times I can say ColourPop in this video. Then I also used up the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. I really, really love this mascara, but it really does, I did get my use out of it. But it does not smell good anymore. I think I got this back in November, so I was trying to keep it longer, but honestly, it's really not performing anymore, so I need to get rid of it. But the hype is real on this one. This mascara is fantastic, so I would highly recommend it. It is definitely worth the hype. Then I'm also getting rid of a sample of the Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara. I actually was going to try to use this today, but it smelled. So I was like, yeah, this has got to go. So I just threw it in this pile, and yeah, so I used up another one of those. I think I also have, I have the Cali Ray one in here too. I also used up a mini of the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water mascara. This was my favorite one that I tried in the mini set that Ilia mascara came in, as well as this one and a couple of other sample sizes that I ended up redeeming. It comes with a full size mascara voucher that you could redeem for any of those sample sizes, and you could pick your favorite one. So I picked the Cali Ray one. They don't have the set available anymore though, and for some reason I didn't tell my other friend about it when they had it at the time, because she's a huge like mascara junkie. But for some reason I didn't tell her about the set because brain fart. But this mascara is amazing. This is probably one of the only mascaras that I got in the full size that I love just as much as the mini size, because sometimes when you get the bigger size of a mascara, sometimes it's not as good. Because for some reason, the wands are better in the smaller sizes for some reason. I don't know what it is, but this is a great freaking mascara. I love it. And then, I don't know why I still have this in here, but I guess I used up another Maybelline Sky High. This is so old at this point. I don't know why I didn't talk about it in my last products use up video. So yeah, getting rid of that. And then I also have another NYX Pigment Primer. They keep on changing the name of this. And it was Pigment Primer, then it was back to Glitter Primer, and then it was Pigment Primer, now it's back to Glitter Primer. So this is my most used up primer because I use this every single day. I use it as a base for my shimmer shadows, because I just find that my shadows apply better if they stick to a sticky base. So that's why I love this, and I use this up constantly. Okay, and then I also used up another lip product. I used up the ColourPop lip oil in the shade Skinny Dip, because when I ran out of the Dewdrop lip oil, and I think I wasn't able to get it because it was out of stock at the time when I ran out of it. So I just decided to start using this one to coat my lips every day, to hydrate my lips, and then I ended up using this one up as well. And this one is just as good. I love the ColourPop lip oils. So yeah, I keep on like searching for this to think that I'm gonna find it again, and then I forgot that I had used it up. I'm like, where is my Skinny Dip? I'm like, oh yeah, I used it up. But I love this one. It's such a beautiful like light nude lip oil. It's great. So I used that up. And then I also used up one of the ColourPop lip masks. This is the Powerpuff Girls 4th Ray Beauty lip mask in the Sugar and Spice scent. And I used this up completely. This was actually a really nice one. It smelled like cotton candy. Definitely does not smell that great anymore, but this took me like a full year to use up. I have this one in rotation now. This is the watermelon one, but I feel like the Powerpuff Girls one had more product, because this one I'm almost done with. This one took me like a year. This one has only taken me like a few months, and I would use them daily every single night. So yeah. But this one's great. It smells like cotton candy. And then for some reason, I can't find the most recent lip product that I used up. I don't know where it is, because I put the new one in my purse. But for some reason, I can't find the older one that I used up recently. And can't even find the one that's in my purse, I guess. So I used up I finally used up one gloss. And I used up my Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow. This is the new one, because I had a backup of it in my bathroom. Because this came with the Fenty Glow cream blush. And the only way you were able to get that blush at the time, and I think it's not available as a single. I'm not really sure if it is. But I remember at the time when it came out, you could only get it with the lip gloss. But I was like, that's perfect, because it's my most worn favorite lip gloss ever. So I was like, I'm probably going to end up using up the Fenty Glow at some point, because it's literally like my most used lip product besides the Dewdrop lip oil, because it's like, if I'm out and I'm not, if I'm either not wearing any makeup and I'm just running like an errand to do something before I see my boyfriend or before I have dinner or something like that, I will just throw this on. If I have a doctor's appointment, I'll throw this on. If I have like, if I just want to wear a gloss for the day, or if I need to hydrate my lips at night after I wipe my lipstick off being at my boyfriend's house and I have to hydrate my lips again, I'll put this on. It's my most used lip product. So I finally went through one, but I don't know where the one is that I went through. It should be in this bag, but for some reason it's not. I mean, I think you can believe me if I said I did. This is the new one. So I just can't believe I finally used up a gloss. Like, that does not happen often for me. I've never used up a gloss before. So, because I don't wear lip glosses enough in order to use them up. But I am actually wearing a gloss today because it's just too hot to wear a lipstick. But I am just so happy that I finally used it up. I knew I was going to use it up very soon because it was like down to the very bottom. So that was just really exciting. Sorry if it was a little over dramatic. And then I don't know why this is sitting in here. I finally need to get rid of this as well. This is the Bare Minerals foundation stick. It's just, it started underperforming so badly. Like, I love this foundation, but it starts getting oily after like past the 6 months. And technically, like, products like this only last like 6 months to a year anyway. But this would tend to expire faster and then it's not starting to smell that great. So that's why I needed to get rid of it. I used up most of it. So again, it's not a huge deal, but it just really was not performing well anymore. I'm also getting rid of the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I tried to use this a couple of weeks ago. I'm also going to get rid of my Valentino one as well, but I'm going to try and give that one more shot, and if it bothers my skin again, I'm just going to get rid of it. But this one, I tried to apply it like a couple of weeks ago, and it was so crusty and sticky. I was like, this is going. I had to wipe my face off and use another foundation, so I just went in with the Lancome one because I'm like, this is like unusable now. I mean, I hadn't used it in a while, and I was like, oh, let me use this, and I was like, I can't because it's literally like horrible on my face. It's just too old. Oh yeah, I also used up another one of my e.l.f. Wow Brows. This one's in the shade Brunette. This one is just my most purchased tinted brow gel, and it's just affordable and easy, and it really does hold my brows very well. And I have another one in rotation sitting in my drawer, so I've repurchased this like 3 or 4 times. But it does tend to dry out within a couple of months. But that's brow gels for you. If you use it every single day, it's going to get dried out easier. So, any other products? Oh my god, I have this ColourPop stick foundation in here still. This one started smelling bad as well. Yeah, this one really needs to go. I mean, again, I used up, yeah, it doesn't smell very good, so I'm going to get rid of that. But this is a great stick foundation as well. I actually don't own any stick foundations anymore. Just because, I don't know, I just did not purchase anymore. True story. Oh, I have the Milk one in here too. My god, these products are so old. Yeah, I do not have this gloss, so I don't know where it went. Oh, I'm also getting rid of this Haus Labs lip crayon because for some reason it started smelling bad, so I had to repurchase it. But this is like one of my most worn products for lips. That's why I had to purchase another one because I can't live without it. I wear it so often. This is the shade Dust. This is like her regular nude shade, and I love it. Okay, one more product and then we're done because I don't feel like talking anymore. So this one is very exciting. So this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Pressed Powder. Y'all know how obsessed I am with this powder, and I used it up entirely. So that is very, very exciting that I used this up. I mean, we have a slight amount of product here, but honestly, it's not enough to even try and use it up because it doesn't even like really set your makeup. So I just started using the new one after that happened. But y'all know how much I rave about this powder. I absolutely love it. I use it every single day. I'm wearing it today, and I have another one in rotation. I just love it. It's my favorite powder of all time. Like, it's just such an easy powder, and I already have pan on this one as well. Do you see that? So I'm probably going to have to repurchase another one because I'm definitely going to use up this one as well. But this is like the only product that I really have gone through in a long time that I really just can't live without because I absolutely love it. It's just so lightweight and pillowy smooth on the skin. It's such a great powder for people with dry skin. And it blurs your skin so beautifully when you put it on. I'm just going to put on a little bit because my like forehead is getting a little bit shiny because I'm wearing a very glowy product today. But like, it's just, it doesn't really mattify. It just dulls the shine, but somehow it still keeps like the skin looking so natural, and it still has that dew there, but like it just takes it down a notch, you know? So I love it, and I'm so happy that I used this up, and probably gonna have to get another one. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Oh yeah, and like I said, I'm also getting rid of this Urban Decay primer potion because it's like sticky and gross. So that's going as well because I just don't use it. So yeah, so just let's just talk about 3 products that I'm in the process of trying to hit pan on or using up, and that's it. Again, I'm not goaling myself to use up anything. Just using it up organically. So like I said, the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder, obviously I'm going to use this up. I'm also going to use up my Milk makeup spray very soon. And then the other 2 products is I'm going to try and finish the Becca Hydra Mist powder. I only have like a little bit left, and I have been using this quite a lot. So I think I'm going to be able to use this up probably by the end of next month, maybe September. I'm not reaching for the stars here, but we'll see. Also, no, the Pat McGrath Labs is definitely not going to be used up anytime soon. And the Rare Beauty lasts a long time as well, so I don't think I'm going to use that up anytime soon. But the only product I really want to hit pan on is my ColourPop Matte Bronzer in the shade Alviva Beach. I use this at least like 3 times a week. And I'm starting to see like quite a bit of the pan powder pattern as I use it more. So hopefully I'll be able to hit pan on it soon. It's my all-time favorite bronzer, but that's like the only thing that I want to hit pan on because I feel like I'm going to very soon. But I just wish that I was able to get the smaller compact of this, but at least this will last me like forever. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, also, let me just show you Blanc Type really quick from MAC. This is my progress on that one. So that is Blanc Type. That's my everyday brow bone highlight. So yeah, let me know if you guys have tried any of these products and any of these are your tried and trues. If have you used any of these up, let me know. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at SueW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. And I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.